Imagine a life where you're not just going through the motions, but living each day with purpose, confidence, and a sense of fulfillment. That's the life you deserve, a life where you are the hero, where you're not merely a spectator, but an active, intentional participant in every scene, making choices, overcoming obstacles, and becoming stronger with every step. Becoming the hero of your own story isn't just a poetic line, it's a journey, one that requires courage, resilience, and an unwavering belief in yourself. Every hero's journey begins with a moment, a spark. For some, that moment is a challenge or hardship, something that disrupts the normal flow of life and forces you to make a choice. Will you shrink back, staying within the confines of what's comfortable and predictable, or will you step forward, embracing the unknown with a sense of hope and a belief in your ability to face whatever comes next? That is the first step to being your own hero, recognizing that you have a choice in how you respond to what life brings your way. The world around us can often be distracting, full of noise and expectations that can blur the vision we have for ourselves. Society tells us to follow a certain path, a path that seems safe and acceptable. But when you're the hero of your story, you learn to listen to your own inner voice, the voice that may at times whisper faintly, "There's more for you than this," that voices your intuition, your sense of self, calling you to step out of the shadows and onto the stage of your own life. To become your own hero, you have to be willing to make decisions that align with your true self, even if those decisions feel risky or go against the grain of what others expect of you. Heroes don't start out knowing all the answers. They don't always feel strong, and they certainly don't have a perfect plan laid out before them. In fact, the best heroes are those who struggle and stumble but get back up every time they fall. They recognize that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of the journey. When you're your own hero, you give yourself permission to fail, understanding that each setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. It's through those moments of struggle that you discover the depth of your own resilience. You realize that you can handle more than you once thought possible, and that realization gives you the strength to keep pushing forward. One of the most defining characteristics of a hero is a sense of purpose. Purpose is what keeps you going when times get tough. It's the why behind your journey, the thing that drives you even when you're exhausted or discouraged. To be the hero of your own story, it's essential to identify what truly matters to you. What are the things you're passionate about? What causes or goals fill you with energy and excitement? Purpose isn't always something that reveals itself overnight. It's often discovered through experience, through trial and error. But once you find it, it becomes your guiding light, the anchor that holds you steady through the storms. Being a hero also means taking responsibility for your own happiness. It's easy to look to others for validation or to expect that something outside of you, whether it's a job, a relationship, or a possession, will bring you fulfillment. But when you rely on external sources for happiness, you place your well-being in something beyond your control. True heroes understand that happiness is an inside job. They cultivate a sense of contentment and peace within themselves, independent of outside circumstances. This doesn't mean they don't experience difficult emotions or setbacks, but they don't allow those experiences to define their sense of worth or happiness. By nurturing a sense of self-love and acceptance, they find that they're able to approach life with a more positive and resilient outlook. Heroes also have the courage to face their fears. Fear is natural. It's something we all experience, but fear doesn't have to hold you back. In fact, it can be a powerful motivator if you choose to confront it rather than avoid it. Heroes see fear as a signal that they're about to grow, that they're stepping out of their comfort zones and into new territory. To be the hero of your own story, you have to recognize when fear is trying to keep you small and be willing to face it head on. You don't have to eliminate fear entirely. You simply have to learn to move forward despite it. Each time you do, you build a little more confidence, a little more strength, until eventually the things that once scared you start to feel manageable. Another important aspect of being your own hero is embracing vulnerability. Heroes aren't invincible and they don't pretend to be. In fact, their vulnerability is often what makes them relatable and inspiring to others. When you're honest about your struggles and challenges, you give others permission to be honest about theirs. Vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It's an expression of courage because it shows that you're willing to be real, to show up as you are without the need to hide behind a facade. By embracing vulnerability, you deepen your connection with others and build authentic relationships that enrich your life. Being the hero of your story also means surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support you. No hero completes their journey alone. Along the way, you'll encounter mentors, friends, and allies who believe in you, who see your potential even when you don't. These are the people who remind you of your strength when you're feeling weak, who encourage you to keep going when you're tempted to give up. Seek out those connections, nurture them, and allow yourself to be supported. At the same time, don't be afraid to let go of relationships that no longer serve you or hold you back. Being a hero sometimes means making tough choices about who you allow into your life, but it's all part of creating a space where you can thrive. Self-discipline is another trait that every hero must develop. It's not always easy to stick to the path, especially when the going gets tough or when temptations arise. But discipline is what helps you stay true to your goals and keep pushing forward, even when motivation wanes. Discipline isn't about denying yourself joy, it's about making choices that align with your long-term vision. When you're the hero of your story, you understand that instant gratification rarely leads to lasting happiness. Instead, you're willing to invest in the things that matter, to put in the work and make sacrifices because you know that the reward is worth the effort. As you continue on your journey, remember that being a hero is not about achieving perfection. Heroes have flaws, they make mistakes, and they experience moments of doubt. What sets them apart is their willingness to keep going, to keep learning, and to keep striving to be the best version of themselves. They don't aim to be flawless, they aim to be flawless. They aim to be authentic, to live in a way that is true to their values and beliefs. So give yourself grace, allow yourself to be human, to experience the full range of emotions, and to accept yourself as you are, even as you work toward growth. Another essential quality of a hero is gratitude. When you're focused on achieving your goals, it's easy to get caught up in what you don't have or what you haven't yet accomplished. But gratitude shifts your focus to the positive, to the abundance in your life, no matter how small it may seem. When you practice gratitude, you cultivate a mindset that is open and receptive, one that sees possibilities rather than limitations. Gratitude allows you to appreciate each step of the journey, to recognize that even the smallest victories are worth celebrating. It reminds you that life is a gift and that every moment is an opportunity to create something meaningful. Being the hero of your own story is about taking ownership of your life. It's about recognizing that you have the power to shape your future, to create a life that reflects your passions, values, and dreams. It's about stepping into your own power, embracing your unique strengths, and trusting that you have everything you need within you to overcome any challenge. Your journey may not always be easy, and there will be times when you feel uncertain or afraid. But in those moments, remember that every great hero faced struggles. It was through those struggles that they found their strength. You are capable of incredible things. You have a story that is worth telling, a purpose that is worth pursuing. Don't wait for someone else to save you or to tell you that you're worthy of success and happiness. Believe it for yourself. Trust that you are enough just as you are and that you have the ability to create a life that is full of meaning, joy, and fulfillment. The journey to becoming the hero of your own story is one of courage, resilience, and self-discovery. It's a journey that will transform you, that will challenge you to grow, and that will ultimately lead you to a place of profound self-understanding and peace. So take that first step. Embrace your journey with all its twists and turns, its highs and lows. Know that every moment is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. You have within you everything you need to be the hero of your own story. Now is the time to step into that role, to take control of your life, and to create a future that excites and fulfills you. The journey to becoming the hero of your own story centers around resilience and purpose, two qualities that will fundamentally shape the path you take in life. Embracing resilience is about cultivating the strength to keep going, even when challenges arise, and seeing every setback as an opportunity for growth. On the other hand, living with purpose gives your actions meaning, guiding you through difficult times with a sense of direction and fulfillment. Both resilience and purpose are interlinked and essential to transforming your life into one of intention and courage. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. Each step represents a day, a decision, or a moment in your life. As you climb, there will inevitably be rocks in your path, steep cliffs, and stretches of seemingly endless inclines that test your endurance. These obstacles represent the setbacks and struggles you face in life. Now imagine if you approached each one with fear, with the thought that every rock is a sign that you aren't capable, or that every challenging incline means you aren't meant to reach the top. Resilience is what helps you to keep going, to reframe those rocks and cliffs as essential parts of the climb rather than signs of defeat. Instead of giving up, you adjust, you take a break if you need it, and then you keep moving forward. This is the power of resilience. It's the mindset that pushes you to take one more step, even when it feels difficult. Resilience isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. Each time you face a challenge and make the choice to keep going, you become a little stronger. Each obstacle becomes a lesson, showing you that you are capable of more than you realized. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you work at it, the stronger it becomes. And this strength serves you not just in the difficult moments, but in everything you do. When you know that you have the ability to persevere, you begin to take on more in life, to set bigger goals and challenge yourself in new ways. You start to understand that setbacks are temporary, that failure isn't an end point, but a point of learning and growth. Building resilience also requires a shift in mindset. Many people see failures as negative experiences, something to avoid or be ashamed of. But heroes know that failure is an essential part of the journey. They learn to look at failure as feedback, as information that helps them adjust their approach and become better. When you embrace resilience, you start to see each failure as a stepping stone, each setback as a sign that you are pushing your boundaries and growing. You no longer fear failure. Instead, you welcome it as a teacher. This shift in mindset is transformative because it allows you to pursue your goals without the fear of falling short. It gives you the courage to take risks and step out of your comfort zone, knowing that even if things don't go as planned, you will come out stronger on the other side. Resilience isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending everything is fine when it's not. True resilience involves acknowledging your feelings, facing the discomfort, and then making the choice to keep going. It's okay to feel frustrated, disappointed, or even defeated at times. Being resilient means allowing yourself to feel those emotions without letting them stop you from moving forward. It's about understanding that emotions are part of the human experience, but they don't define your ability to succeed. When you allow yourself to experience emotions fully, you also gain a deeper understanding of yourself, your triggers, and the things that motivate you to keep going. While resilience helps you handle the obstacles, having a sense of purpose gives you a reason to overcome them. Purpose is the why behind everything you do. It's the vision that drives you, the meaning that fuels your actions. Imagine going through life without purpose. Every challenge would feel meaningless and every victory would feel hollow. But when you have a purpose, everything changes. Suddenly, even the smallest actions hold meaning because they are steps towards something greater. Purpose turns ordinary days into extraordinary ones because it gives you a reason to strive, to grow, and to push through challenges. Finding your purpose isn't always easy. For some, purpose is tied to a passion or a cause, something they feel deeply connected to. For others, purpose is found in relationships, in helping others, or in creating something meaningful. Purpose can take many forms, and it can evolve over time. The important thing is to spend time reflecting on what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what are the things that excite you, that make you feel alive? What are the values you hold dear, the things you want to contribute to the world? When you take the time to explore these questions, you begin to uncover the core of your purpose. Living with purpose requires commitment. It's not always easy to stay connected to your purpose, especially when life gets busy or challenging. But heroes know that purpose isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. It's a commitment to live each day in alignment with your values, to take actions that reflect what matters most to you. Purpose becomes your compass, guiding you through the noise and distractions of everyday life. When you live with purpose, you make decisions with intention, you prioritize what truly matters, and you let go of the things that don't align with your goals. Purpose also has a way of strengthening your resilience. When you know why you're pursuing a goal, you're more likely to persevere through the challenges that come your way. Purpose gives you the motivation to keep going, even when things get tough. It reminds you that the obstacles are part of the journey, that each challenge is an opportunity to grow closer to your vision. Purpose gives meaning to your resilience, and resilience gives you the strength to pursue your purpose. Together, they create a powerful combination that allows you to face life's ups and downs with courage and determination. Living with purpose also allows you to create a legacy, something that will outlast you and continue to have an impact long after you're gone. Heroes think beyond their own lives. They consider how their actions will affect others and the world around them. When you live with purpose, you're not just working toward your own success, you're contributing to something greater. You're making a difference, leaving a positive impact on those around you. This legacy is one of the most fulfilling aspects of living with purpose because it allows you to know that your life had meaning, that you used your time and energy to create something valuable. Resilience and purpose are not just qualities of heroes in stories, they are qualities that each of us can cultivate in our own lives. They are the building blocks of a life well lived, a life filled with meaning, fulfillment, and strength. When you embrace resilience, you gain the courage to face life's challenges without fear. When you live with purpose, you find joy and meaning in each moment, knowing that you are working towards something that matters. So ask yourself, what is your purpose? What are the things you care about deeply, the values that define who you are? And how can you cultivate resilience, the strength to keep going, even when the journey gets tough? These are questions that may take time to answer, but they are worth exploring because they hold the key to becoming the hero of your own story. And remember, heroes are not defined by their successes alone. They are defined by their perseverance, by their commitment to a purpose greater than themselves, and by themselves, and by their unwavering belief in their own ability to overcome whatever life may bring. In your journey, you will face moments of doubt, times when the path seems unclear or the challenges feel overwhelming. In those moments, remember that you have the power to keep going, to draw on the resilience you've built and the purpose you've discovered. Each day is a new opportunity to live with intention, to take actions that align with your values and to become stronger than you were yesterday. This is what it means to be the hero of your own story, to live with courage, to pursue your purpose, and to embrace each moment as a chance to grow. Living with purpose is about more than just having goals or a to-do list. It's about finding a reason that gives your life meaning and direction. Purpose isn't a task you complete or a destination you reach. It's a guiding force that helps you navigate every decision, every challenge, and every triumph in life. When you live with purpose, you create a foundation for resilience, fulfillment, and authenticity, which allows you to live a life that is deeply satisfying and aligned with your core values. Imagine living a life where each day, each action, and each choice is connected to something that truly matters to you. Purpose is the thread that weaves through your days, transforming even the most routine activities into meaningful contributions to a greater vision. It's what gives you the energy to keep going, even on the toughest days, because you know you're working towards something that resonates with you on a deep level. Purpose isn't always a grand mission or a huge life goal. It can be as simple as making a positive impact on others, continuously learning, or building a life that allows you to express your true self. Finding your purpose is a journey that often involves self-reflection, exploration, and sometimes even trial and error. Purpose isn't something that's handed to you. It's something you uncover by looking inward and identifying what you care about deeply. Start by asking yourself some questions. What brings you joy? What kind of work or activity makes you feel most alive? What are the causes, values, or issues that you feel connected to? Reflecting on these questions can help you begin to see patterns and clues about what your purpose might be. For some, purpose may lie in creative expression, for others in service to others, or in solving complex problems. Living with purpose means aligning your actions with what truly matters to you. For instance, if your purpose involves helping others, you might seek out opportunities to volunteer, mentor, or work in fields where you can make a difference in people's lives. If learning and growth are central to your purpose, you may prioritize activities that challenge you intellectually or personally, constantly seeking ways to expand your knowledge and perspective. When you live with purpose, your choices aren't dictated by what's easiest or most convenient, but by what aligns with the values and passions that define who you are. One of the profound benefits of living with purpose is the sense of fulfillment it brings. Many people find themselves going through the motions, feeling unfulfilled even when they achieve external markers of success like a high-paying job or social status. But when you live with purpose, you find a type of success that's deeply personal and rewarding. Your work and actions become an extension of your identity, a reflection of what matters to you. Fulfillment comes not from what you achieve in the eyes of others, but from knowing that you are living authentically and in alignment with your own values. This inner satisfaction provides a lasting sense of peace and happiness, a feeling of being exactly where you are meant to be. Living with purpose also cultivates resilience because it helps you see challenges and setbacks as part of a meaningful journey. When you have a clear purpose, obstacles become easier to manage because you know why you're facing them and what you stand to gain by overcoming them. Purpose transforms challenges from mere inconveniences into important steps on the path to personal growth. When things get tough, purpose reminds you why you started in the first place, giving you the strength to push through and continue toward your vision. It's easier to persevere when you know that the journey holds significance and that each hardship is bringing you closer to something important. To bringing personal satisfaction, living with purpose also has a powerful impact on those around you. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you inspire others to do the same. People are drawn to those who live with intention because purpose-driven individuals radiate a sense of confidence, clarity, and authenticity. Your purpose-driven actions serve as a model, showing others that it's possible to live a life that reflects their own values and aspirations. This creates a ripple effect, encouraging others to explore and embrace their own purpose. Purpose also helps to eliminate distractions and keep you focused on what truly matters. In today's world, it's easy to become distracted by countless things that compete for our time and attention. But when you have a strong sense of purpose, it becomes easier to say no to things that don't serve you. You learn to prioritize activities, relationships, and commitments that align with your vision, letting go of things that may take you off course. Living with purpose helps you focus your energy on meaningful pursuits rather than getting caught up in things that don't contribute to your overall sense of fulfillment. Living with purpose is also closely linked to personal growth. When you're driven by a sense of purpose, you're more likely to embrace challenges, seek new experiences, and step out of your comfort zone. Purpose motivates you to become the best version of yourself, pushing you to constantly evolve and expand your skills and understanding. It's a driving force that encourages you to reach for more, to challenge limitations, and to strive for excellence. Each experience, whether positive or negative, becomes an opportunity to learn and grow, helping you to refine and deepen your understanding of your purpose. It's important to recognize that purpose can change and evolve over time. As you grow and experience different stages of life, your purpose may shift. What feels meaningful to you now may be different from what brings you fulfillment in the future, and that's okay. Living with purpose is not about finding a single, unchanging goal. It's about continually seeking alignment with what matters to you in each phase of your life. Being open to change allows your purpose to grow with you, providing you with a renewed sense of meaning and direction as you evolve. Purpose, once discovered, also brings a unique sense of calm and inner peace. When you live with purpose, you no longer feel the need to constantly compare yourself to others or chase after external validation. You are content with your journey because you know it's uniquely yours, guided by values and passions that are meaningful to you. This inner peace allows you to stay grounded, to focus on your own growth, and to celebrate your own milestones without feeling the pressure to live up to someone else's expectations. Living with purpose ultimately brings a profound sense of connection, not just to your own life, but to something greater than yourself. Purpose-driven individuals often feel a sense of responsibility to contribute positively to the world, to leave a legacy that reflects their values and impact. This sense of connection brings a feeling of belonging, a recognition that your life is intertwined with the lives of others and that your actions can have a lasting impact. Purpose-driven individuals often feel a deep sense of gratitude for the chance to make a difference, to contribute to the world in a way that feels true to their spirit. Living with purpose is about aligning your actions, decisions, and aspirations with your inner values and passions. It's a choice you make every day to live intentionally, to pursue a life that resonates with what truly matters to you. Purpose gives you the strength to persevere, the clarity to prioritize, and the fulfillment that comes from knowing you are contributing to something meaningful. It transforms life from a series of disconnected events into a cohesive journey filled with direction, resilience, and joy. Embracing purpose is one of the most powerful ways to become the hero of your own story, creating a life that is rich in meaning and driven by the courage to live authentically.